Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a olive like fall makeup look or eye look. My makeup's obviously done. So if you want to see how that looks turns out, then just keep watching. Okay, so we're going to be doing this look with the Morphe James Charles palette. I've only used this a couple of times, so I'm trying to get more use out of it. But then also my last BoxyCharm, I got this Butter London palette, and it has this really pretty color called Star, so I want to use that. So we're going to use these two palettes to create some kind of look. Yeah, let's just jump into it. So I do already have my face makeup on, obviously. Let's do, and I did throw away the inserts, so I don't know the names anymore. But we're gonna do the shade right here, the green shade. Look at my nails. All right, let's find a brush. Why did I put that in there? Let's use this, only because it's not Morphe. So this is the MAC 217 brush. We're gonna use this dark green shade. Well, there went a foundation. And we're gonna put that in our crease. I thought it would be more like olive than it is. Okay. Oh, and I don't have a eyeshadow primer. I just have concealer on, but I did set the concealer. I should be wearing my olive shirt that I wore in the other video. I'm gonna change shirts, fuck it. I'm also gonna make a small Instagram story from this, or like video, so that'll be weird for them with no context as to why I now have a different shirt. I honestly don't really like the color this is turning out to be. It's just because it's not the green I was thinking, but I love how opaque it is. So we're gonna do the Juvia's Place, the Nubian palette, but this is like the minis, and then we're gonna take that shade right, that shade right there, and let's get a fluffy brush. So this is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH30, and I'm going to use a light amount of that to just kind of buff out the edges, just so they're kind of more diffused, but also to start bringing in some warmth to this, because I really wanted it to be olive, which olive is more warm toned green, and this is more turning out to be like a forest green, which is on the cool side. So just gonna add a little bit to give it some more color. All right, I'm gonna go back in with the other brush. I'm not gonna add any product to this, but just to help the blend a little bit more. So I'm gonna leave it at this for now. I might go in with some like darker browns later, but let's just put the lid shade on and see how that looks. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this shade. That one. It's like a sparkly green, and it looks darker than the Butter London one. So what I'm thinking of doing is putting that one, the James Charles one, on the outer edges, and then putting the Butter London one in the center. So I'm gonna go in with the Alamar Cosmetics brush. It's just a flat definer, a flat shader brush. And I'm gonna take that green shade from the James Charles palette. I'm not gonna wet it, and hopefully it doesn't need it because I didn't remember spray. And then we're gonna put that on the outer edge, but not on the full outer edge, like a little bit in, because I'm gonna build up the other green shade on the outer edge. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the inner. I'm gonna go back in with the brush that had the green. Still not gonna add any product, but just to help the edges blend. Now let's go in with the Butter London shade. So Butter London in the shade Star. So this is the Morphe M213 brush. It's just a really tiny flat shader brush. And then I'm just gonna take the color and lightly pat it over the other one to blend them together. Okay, so I'm gonna deepen up the crease a little bit. So let's go back in with the James Charles palette. Open it. Oh, all right. Let's do, I'm gonna try this shade first. And if it doesn't work, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this dark one. But I don't wanna go in with that first, just in case. And then I'm gonna take the Jaclyn Hill Morphe JH40 brush, which is just a really small, fluffy brush. We're gonna go with the dark one. The other one doesn't seem to be working enough on top of this green. So we're just gonna put that in the V and then bring it all the way across in the crease. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna take the brush, the Morphe M432. It's just a thicker flat definer brush. Hopefully you can see that. And we're gonna go in. I'm actually gonna take the brown shade and the green shade, and I'm going to mix those together with the brush and put that right along the waterline so that I get the dark greenish brown shade. I'm gonna bring that all the way over. All right, let's go in with the Morphe M506. And I'm now just gonna take the dark green shade by itself, and I'm gonna use that to buff this out. Okay, I'm gonna take the really fluffy brush we first originally used and the Julia's Place, that color, this top one again. And I'm just gonna put a little bit amount because this is such a fluffy brush, but I'm running out of brushes here. I'm going to use that to run it along underneath, basically recreating what I did at the top, just so we can kind of warm that color back up. Next, let's go in with this shade, which I'm pretty sure is Face, and I'm going to use that in the inner corner and the brow bone. And this is a Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH42 brush. Okay, let's go ahead and do my waterline. So I'm gonna take this black, it's from Julep, and I think it's just in Black is Black. It's an eye pencil. If you have like a green olive one, if you have like an olive eye pencil eyeliner, I would use that. I have one, but not here at this hotel. So I'm gonna use black instead and do my waterline. So I think I want to make the inner corner a little bit more intense. So I'm going to take this Too Faced liquid eyeshadow in the shade Sweet Spot. I'm actually just going to put it on the back of my hand. And I'm going to take the same brush I was just using. And then I'm just going to put that on the inner corner. And then we're going to put a little bit down below as well. I would have probably liked it to be a little bit more yellow. Actually, there's a tiny bit left, and I'm just gonna grab that and put a little bit in the inner or in the middle, just so that we have a little bit of the sparkle without actually having like the color. That way it kind of ties it together. I'm gonna take a little bit of this and put it on the top lash line as well. Just a little. So I'm putting a really small amount, not making it perfect or anything. And then I'm just gonna go in with the flat shader brush and buff it out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lashes and lips off camera, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now my mascara and lips are done. Mascara, I use the Lancome Monsieur Big, as well as the Too Faced Damn Girl. I used both. And then for lips, I have on the Morphe lipstick in Bare All. And then on top of that, I have the Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade in the shade Peach Tea. It's a lip gloss. Did I mention that? So yeah, that is all I have for this video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.